Hi everybody, today we're going to do the cat and the pumpkin. We're going to do the sky first, make it look all glowy. And then we're going to do our moon and our pumpkin. And then we'll do our cat last, but we'll do the cat's headband somewhere in there. So we have 4 paintbrushes, one really big one. This is a number 8, I think, and it's got paint on it, blue paint stains, but we're going to use the flat side of it, not the tip of it. It's a little pokey on the end, so we're going to hold it kind of funny like a magic wand and smear the paint around like this instead of holding it like a pencil like this. That'll just make tiny little nothings, so flat and smeary like that. And then we have the next size, and that's a number 6. It's a round. When you smash it, it's a round at the top, and this just is really good for dropping off paint, and it's on the same paintbrush. One's bigger than the other. Well, this one's also the same. It's a round. She's a number 4, and she'll just drop off less paint. And then teeny tiny one just for the silver paint on my cat. I chose silver because I feel like it's shiny, because gray is just meh, you know, a little bit silver. So we got to do our sky first. So we need to open our paints. For the sky is dark blue, pantho blue, and some white. Already got on my fingers. It's okay, we don't get mad. It washes off in the end. We just use a napkin. Get it off. There. And we need our biggest paint. Nope. We need our number 6 paintbrush. Number 6. And not the biggest one. And we're going to get some white paint, and we're going to outline our moon and our pumpkin. Okay? And in the sky, and then we're going to make baby blue, and it's going to turn into dark blue. So we're just going to smash our paintbrush like this, and when you push on the canvas and smash your paintbrush, it opens, and we're just going to stare at that one hair, and then you push paint like a bulldozer, and you'll see a squeeze of paint come out from right there with the white paint. And you're going to have to go poke, stab the paint, and get a lot, and then land next to, not on the line, but next to the line, and go whoop, and then you sneak up to the line and then start pushing. And you can't make a circle. Don't bother. Try and make a rainbow, a letter B, a smile, and then a letter C in 4 pieces. Don't try it, and then go back and smooth it. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to get our white paint. We just stab it like that and get a lot. And we're going to go around the outside of the moon. We're just going to smash next to the moon without touching it and go smash. And then I sneak up, let one hair touch, and this is my letter B. Oh, I ran out of paint. That's okay. Flip it over. There's paint on the other side and the letter B. And then stab your paint again. And land next to it and smash and sneak up. This is the smile. Right? Then I ran out of paint. Stab. Letter C. Next to it. Smash. Sneak up. Touch it. Oops, missed. Letter C. And then the smile. Stab. Oh, rainbow. There. Now you do it. And I do go too fast because I'm alone in my office when I do this. But go fast. Don't dilly-dally. Your paint's going to dry. It needs to be wet to do this. Now let's go over our pumpkin. Oh, next to the cat. Not around the whole cat. Just this half of the cat. Our paint will dry too fast. So we go smash. You can go right over the stem. We can draw the stem on, no problem. And see, I'm only staring at that one hair. And don't bother about the bottom. We put grass down there. Just like that. Nothing else. Oh, we can go around the cat a little bit more. There. But we're going to put blue. Hurry, hurry, catch up with me. And then how we clean up paintbrush? You get one paper towel. Like this. Put your paintbrush in it, fold it over, pinch it really hard and squeeze. Now we're going to get dark blue. Just push pause if I go too fast and stab the dark blue like that. Now we're going to go, without touching the white, go next to the white. Blah, blah. I'm just dropping it near. More paint. Now I just dropped it off so I can mix it together. Now right there where they touch, let's make a new color. Just a new color where they touch. There is another step after this, so don't, oh, let me fix it. You're not fixing nothing. Just a little bit of glow. You're not adding any paint, you're just swirling them together like this. Now go back over and smooth it. No, just for texture. But still looks bad. Let's clean our paintbrush. Now with a clean paintbrush, no blue paint on it. Now push it closer to the moon. Don't add anything. Let it kind of turn to powder. Oh, we're gonna re-outline the moon, so don't think about that. Oh, I'm using the side of my paintbrush, not the tip of my paintbrush. Now do it one more time just for texture, super softly. Oh no, it's getting on the moon, don't care. Oh, it's prettier. Oh, I got just a little bit of powdery blue, like invisible powder paint. Oh, let's go down this way. I'm gonna need some more blue. I forgot this down here. And then powder, 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 powder. Oh, push it off the edge. Oh, it turns to powder. Powdery, powdery, powdery. Nice, nice. Oh, just a little tick. When you go back over it, you're not trying to make a new color. You're just doing it super soft with the flat side of my paintbrush. There. Okay, now we're gonna outline the rest of the cat. Squeeze the paint out. And don't stir your white. Once there's some paint on your paintbrush, don't stir. You'll just make baby blue. So just go dunk and just dunk it in the white. Boop. Now you can go around the rest of the cat. Above the line, smash. Don't worry about the bottom, that's going to be grizz. And there is no sky between the cat and the pumpkin. What do I do? Hurry, hurry, hurry. Clean the white off so we can go get some dark blue. Stab. We're just going to drop it off like a smear. Not touching the white, close to the white. Stab, smear. Now I get to swirly, swirly, just where they touch in that little halfway world. I'm not touching the cat. It's terrible texture. We're gonna go back and change the texture after we make this color. I'm not going deeper into the blue. That's all. Now I gotta clean that off so I could do the powder part. Squeeze the powder. Now just super soft using the side of my paintbrush. Blurry, 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 soft, soft, soft. A little bit of powder, a little bit of blue ends up on your white. Little baby blue. Just for texture. And then you could just push it off the page and it'll get kind of thin and be black like a sky. So we don't care about that. Now super soft just for texture. Blurry, blurry, blurry. Scratchy, scratchy, super soft. I'm not trying to change the color at all. I'm just changing her texture. Great. And then clean your paintbrush. Now we're going to use the stick. Oh, push pause and then start me again. And we're going to use the stick to put a few stars. Just a few. Poke the white with your stick. Why? So it'll make like a miniature fingerprints. Poke. Just put, and then watch this. When I put them, that'll be a planet because it's really big. But watch as I'll get farther away and I'll let the paintbrush just run out of paint and they'll turn really invisible and dry. Those are the best ones. And then when no more paint will come off, it still looks like there's paint, but there's nothing on the end. I have to get more. And then I just put a few more. Not too many. It looks too busy. It looks kind of bad. So just like a few in the sky, you know. Like that. There. Clean the stick off. Now I gotta squeeze the blue out. Oh, now we're gonna do the fix the cat. So get your smallest paintbrush. It might be blue, it might be yellow, it depends on what I have left. And find your black paint. And it's just the cat, and we don't have to do her where she's touching the pumpkin. Oh, you're right, we do have to do the pumpkin first. Out of order. So we're gonna get our the biggest paintbrush for the pumpkin. And we have to outline it with white first, but this is actually already dry. That's how fast acrylic paint dries. But we have to paint them in sections. So we're gonna try not to get any paint on the pencil. So it's very weird. But first, just stab your white like that. And we have to go and paint the very first one. So I'm gonna land in the pumpkin, smash. And my white is touching my sky. Oh, I touched it. But now I have to go next to the cat. So I'm only staring at one hair. Ran out of paint. One hair. Oh, bottom of the pumpkin. Smile. Just a little smile. We want a smooth pumpkin, so you have to push your paint. So we're just going to outline it first. A bead of paint comes out. The thicker the paint, the smoother the line. Oops, what else I have to paint? But I am on top of the sky a little bit because the pumpkin's in front. There. Now I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna get any paint on the pencil. It's just a little stripe there. And touch the stem and pull down. Wee, wee, wee. Oh, I got it on the pencil. Whoo. That was close. And then this one, they look like parentheses. And you will be able to see black through it, and we don't care. It has good texture that way. And this one looks like a letter B. Oh, I almost touched the pencil. Don't touch the pencil. Look, it's dry, but we're putting other colors on it. See? We just leave that space right there so that we can still see the sections. Now we can do the same thing with the moon. So now we're going to get paint. And remember how we do the moon from the outside? Rainbow, letter B, smile, letter C. But you have to land, oh, more paint. Land from the inside, smash, push. There's my rainbow. More paint from the inside, letter B. More paint from the inside, the letter C. Oh, I did the smile too fast. And then I could just fill it in. But before we leave this one, we'll actually put some yellow on it. Oh, I gotta open my yellow. Poke, get some yellow, and drop off some blobs of yellow and just smear them around. And we don't have to make it so it's perfectly yellow everywhere. Just a little bit of pat. And then when you start running out of paint, like, oh, slow down. Did you see that? I was really close to the edge. Just a little bit of scribbly baby yellow parts. Wherever I let it be thick is darker. And then we'll save this one for the pumpkin. Now we can outline get our smallest paintbrush and outline our cat. Because look at, when I was doing that powdery thing, I got it on my cat. But watch this. Oh, more paint. Stop the paint. Because I have far to go. And she's so little, she won't hold on. You'll have to get paint every 2 seconds. It's very annoying. So I just land and push. And then from the end, just letting one hair. She's already black. I don't have to add anything. I just want to fix her outline. Not enough paint. You could totally tell. I don't want to scribble. That won't make it smooth. Just trying to. I went over a lot right there. That's okay. I'll outline it first. Then I'll go back over and just get rid of the blue that's showing. Her little cheek. Her side. Her little leg. And then I can clean this black off and use it for silver later. So I need that black to dry, so we'll be busy doing something else. How about if we use our last paintbrush we haven't used yet and do this little rectangle for the hat? But I'm same way I've been using it. I just get a little bit of paint and I just land from the inside. And it's an old hat, so if it's a little bit wobbly, don't care. I just do a nice outline first. Like that. Then we'll get a little bit of yellow. We'll drop off the yellow on this side like a blob. Now let's try to push it towards the other side and run out of yellow on purpose. Oh, it's turning to powder. It's running out. It's running out. Don't fix it. Okay, now get a little tiny piece of regular orange, not dark red orange, but this regular kind of orange. Just get a teeny tiny bit. Poke. I'm going to drop it off on this side and make a little scribble. Ooh, there's too much paint in my paintbrush. I don't need any of that. Let's clean it off. There. Clean. Okay, now I'm going to push the orange I got and push it in little rows. And I'm running out. I'm running out. Uh-oh, too much still. I'm trying to run out. What am I doing wrong? There. So the moon is right there, and then the shadow is orange. Great. Now I can do my pumpkin, and my pumpkin is going to be in stripes. So you see the dark black, that part is going to be dark orange. I know you didn't. This looks like red, right? It's actually dark orange. And we'll just drop off a blob. Just our paintbrush is dirty, so stab it and get the orange. We're just gonna. You always have to touch where the stem lives first. If you get a little bit on the cat, remember we got black paint. Whee! Dark orange. And then stab the dark orange again. And then where the stem lives, whee! Uh-oh, I got black on it. Whee! And then get more. I got that piece of black from the cat. There. And I still have a whole bunch of that reddish orange on my paintbrush, so I'm going to squeeze it off so I can get regular orange. And I'm really hoping they mix. Remember where we let blue and white mix? Touch it right there. Next to, next to, next to, next to, next to, next to. Like that. Now I'm going to try to mush them together. Smile. Rainbow. 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 Letter B. Letter B on this side. Letter B. Letter B. Letter B. Uh-oh, get close to the edge. Now I'm going to clean my paintbrush, squeeze out the orange. Now I'm going to put blobs of yellow and white. So I cleaned it. Now I'm going to poke it. Let's just drop off a piece of white where the moon must be shining it. Boop. Then maybe right there. One down the middle. Now I'm going to stab my yellow. Now I'm going to make a glob. parentheses, 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 parentheses. I'm just dropping off. Oops, I forgot to touch the stem. Touch the stem and go. Touch the stem and go. I was doing that wrong. Touch the stem and go. Oh, look at all those different versions of color I have. How fun. Now I'm going to use the same paintbrush, but get a tiny bit of black. And it's just like a comma. You just touch where the stem lives and go, meh. And your dirty little paintbrush will decorate it. Uh-oh, I got Pumpkin on his leg. I'm going to put this dirty paintbrush down and find my little one. Fix her leg again. Oh, this side. Fix. There. Okay, now I can put the silver on. And the silver is a little highlight because it's a black cat and it looks boring. So let's get the silver and just stab the silver. We're gonna drop it off in little blobs, then we'll smear it with our finger. Okay, so it's gonna, like the light is hitting the hat right there. Maybe the hat right here along the pencil. Maybe on the cat's ear and on her cheek. Now I'm just gonna use my finger. Keep your finger in. Ooh, it got dry like powder. Don't let your finger leave. Don't leave into the sky. Oh, I just making it blurry? Yep. A little bit of dry. It turns dry. Oh, the dry part's the best part. When you run out of paint, it turns to powder. Okay, now how about her neck? More silver. Neck. And her side and her leg. Little blob. Blur it. Neck, dry, dry, dry. I'm trying to make it dry. Then, oh, careful. Oh, do you see how my finger almost left? Ooh. It's all dry. Right, now go back and find big paintbrush again. But it's full of yucky color, so squeeze that out. And then get black and we'll make a tail. And her tail just sticks up over the, just land on the pumpkin and pull it towards her tail. Maybe that could have a little silver. I don't know if the silver would live on the wet black. Let's see. Ooh, it does. Oh, that kind of mixes in. Okay, now we'll get this one that we use for the sky, the blue one, and we need to open our green. We're just gonna put some grass. You just stab it real hard like that. But when you make grass, you can only paint up. Paint up, paint up, paint up. Paint up, paint up, paint up, paint up. Paint up, paint up. Hey, I think I cut off her shoulder. Yeah, mine's missing a shoulder over here. I think it bumps out right here. I think this one was supposed to bump out right there. See that? Now it works. Good job. That's how you make the pumpkin and the cat. Yay!